Well, good morning. I woke up this morning thinking about when we're little, or even as adults, we have a birthday cake and there's candles inside of it, and we are told to make a wish. And so we close our eyes really, really tight and we're trying to wish. The problem is that all we're doing is wishing. Sometimes we're not moving forward on that wish. Sometimes we're thinking, oh, I'm going to wish this and maybe it's going to happen, maybe it's not, but I'm just going to wish it. How about you stop wishing and you start marching? How about if you stop wishing for something and just start leading the way to that? I was thinking about this morning that I am a person that wished for things in my life, but the wishing had to have some action to it, had to have some feet to it. So, I'm 55 years old and I have written 3 books: The Journey of Josephine, The Treasures of My Heart, and my new book, The God Who Sees, with a 10th grade education, an education that went as far as a GED, a teenage pregnancy. I homeschooled 6 children for 27 years. I have visited almost all 50 states. I have worked for companies that I was into sales and things like that. And I realized my life went on, even with all the circumstances that could have set me back. I could have sat forever just wishing and wishing and wishing and thinking that, some cloud is going to come down and it's just going to give me all of my wishes, and sometimes we do that even with prayer. Sometimes we're always praying to God and we're thinking that like he's the genie. Sometimes it's not about just wishing, it's about doing. It's about walking through every single door, and if that door isn't for you, it's going to shut and it's going to slam. But you got to continue to walk. It's dreams that you have that you got to continue to spend that time preparing, for those dreams to come true. You can't just sit in front of the birthday cake and say, make a wish, and you close your eyes and you think it's kind of like, putting your feet together like in The Wizard of Oz. We can't continue to do that. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And then she shows up at home. That's a fairy tale. If you have a dream, you have something you want to do, you have to go out and do it. There is purpose in your life. Believe, and that all things will work together and everything is possible if you believe. Stop wishing and start doing. Start living your life and living your dream.